welcome to the today's tutorial. Previously we have done the suspension thing car while walking. So let me open the car first. Now we have everything in place, but there were few things which I want to mention first. Then that in our car we we were not getting these chrome values first. So what I did, there was some error maybe inside the material. You have to check just these two functions, use objective UVs, just check these two and save, and it will work. So today we will set our headlights background, and we will connect it with our C++ code. So when we will apply the brakes, it will put that thing out. So let's start it. First, the thing is in an event 10, if I isolate it, it is just giving me this headlight function. So I'm just opening this material. You must have some different material, but I'm working with this. Now I want to interact with materials, and if you want to do that from the coding perspective, you have to use something called parameter collection. So what we will do, we will just replace these values with that parameter function. So first, if you want to take a look how it will reflect in the car, first if I will change the facing intensity to 1, just look at the difference. See, it is just like it is gone, right? And if I will put it to 50 again, and it is just reflective. Next is edge intensity. It is just the emissive value. If I will crank it to 2000 or up 50,000, let's imagine, so you will get this glow effect which we are not getting now. So I will just put it to default, and I will change that. First we will do that in the master collection. So what I will do, I don't want to touch these materials as it is the module related, and I don't want to touch them. So what I will do, I will just copy these two. So first I will make the copy of this, control W, and I will just uh, rename it as my backlight. uh, Backlight, LIGST, yes. And I will just replace my element 10 with this. Yes. So I have replaced it. uh, okay, yep. Next I will change its parent too, because I will change that parameter collection thing in the parent class. We don't have that access here because it is the material instance, as the naming convention said, mi underscore. Okay, so we will just go to the parent class, and we have to replace these two values as I have shown. So just browse, and I will duplicate this. Emissive master red tail light, or the backlight. Yep. So first I have to make the material parameter. Let me just replace it inside my mi underscore lamp black light. So I have selected this, so now this is just replaced. Next thing, let's choose a folder. I do these stuffs in the visual, so I will just create the materials reals. Yep. Inside I will put my parameter. So material and texture, here it is saying material parameter collection. So according to the naming convention which we do follow in our industry, so it is MPC underscore. MPC stands for material parameter collection, and we are using this for car backlight, or we can also add some more. So I'm just putting MPC underscore car, and I will create two variables which I will replace in the master material. Yes, just open it, and I will create the two parameter. So let me get those parameter name. So first of all, this is emissive master. We don't want to touch it. I have created the new one with the name emissive master red. Yep. The first is facing intensity. Next is edge intensity. So facing intensity, I will just uh, facing intensity, facing intensity. You have to spell that carefully as we will include this name in our code too. So as its default value is 1, I will keep it 1 for off. For the second parameter, I will name it as the edge intensity. Okay, sorry, edge intensity, and its default value is also 1, and we will crank it up to like 30 or 40,000 to get that red light effect. We can crank it up to more. So this is it. Now what we will do, I will just browse it, and I will like pick this up, drag it to M emissive master and put it here. So what we will do, just copy it. First I want the face intensity, so I will just go to the parameter facing intensity and plug it here. So I will just delete this. I will just copy paste it again to delete, replace the edge intensity. I will plug into the B, and I will change it to facing intensity. You must have the same setup. What you can do, you can use the same method and it will work for all. So I have done this. Just close everything as we have placed our MPC here. Just close this thing out, and this thing too. Okay, now cross everything. Okay, so we have this card as our default one. If I will go to the NPC, I will go to car. If you will change these default values, like I will change the end intensity. Okay, it is not changing. Yep, it is changing. See, so this is the facing intensity. It is giving that glow effect. I think I have done something wrong because that thing should be happen in the edge intensity. So I will again go to my backlight, my master. I will close this thing out. So yep, I have not select the edge intensity here. So just edge intensity, and upper one was the face intensity. Okay, so now we can go back to car. Let's say, okay, so let's check now. I will set these values to default, and let's go back to our car. If I will crank this value up, so we are getting those glow values. So we can, yep, we are getting this, and we can also set the facing index to 50 just to get that glimpse. It is, but it is not that important for the facing intensity, and I will crank it up to 1. Just click save, and now I want to change these values from our code. So now we will see how we can do that. So just go to our C++ code, open the, okay, so we have a code open. So we want this functionality over the break function, which we have put in the break press and break release. So we will create a new function first. So inside our header class, I will just close everything out so you don't get confused. Okay, yeah. So we have these two class. Now this breaking functionality, I will put it in private. So I will just void uh, turn red light, and inside ball value. Okay, turn the back red light on or off. Alt enter. This is the shortcut which I usually use. Generate implementation, and it will create the function for you. You can just copy this and you can put this here also, so it will also work. Next, so I should have this reference of this no, not this reference of that npc which we have created, which is inside the visual the npc, the master material parameter collection. So for this, what you can do, just u material parameter collection, just click on first, and you can see the whole parameters which you can use. So I will just, this is just for your sake, so I will go to the header file, and I will put this in public below the declaration. So, and first u property blueprint read write, edit anywhere. We don't need to put the edit anywhere for this, but still I'm using it. So if we extend its functionality in further, then we can use it, and I don't have to make the changes. So mpc underscore uh, card, control shift b, so it will give me this variable in our blueprint, and we can set it there until it is building that part. We can use this inside our turn red light function. So if value, then what we can do, we can just, okay, so the next thing is we don't have any functions of the material parameter collection. So what you can do, you can just put that include which you have searched, and we will include it here. Yep, now we can get the parameter. And the next thing is we want to set that values which is in the u Kismet material library. Yep, so I have included its library here, material underscore material parameter collection dot h, and I will put set scalar parameter value. See, so here I have to put the world context, so get world. Next is parameter collection, so mpc car comma the parameter. So this is very main thing which you have to do. So I will just copy so I don't get any errors. So the value name was, I think I have, maybe I have edge intensity. We don't have this here. What's that? Okay, edge intensity. Maybe I will just intensity. Okay, click save. I don't know what happened, but this is weird. Like, hmm I think I have to like include this again. Maybe I don't know why this parameter name changed. Just click save. Okay. So the name is edge intensity. Just copy it from here, and I will put it under f name. Next is the parameter value which you do want to put. So so for the turn red light on, when I want to turn this true, for edge intensity I will put it to 50,000. Yeah, and else Okay, I will just copy this thing out and I will put it to 1. I'm not changing the another parameter because I didn't see that much of difference in Avaka when we were changing its value. Like if you will see here, I'm changing the facing intensity to like I think I this is not giving us the right value. I put these to 1, click save under the master. Okay, and so uh, they will like do the same thing, I guess. So we can just change one of the parameter. So I'm just changing it the face value. If you will do it with the intensity too, it will work. Yeah. So I'm just changing the edge intensity value to 50,000. I will do. So I will just copy this thing out. So I'm just changing one parameter only. Okay, so what I will do when I'm applying the brake, I will call this function turn red light to true, and when I'm releasing the key, I want it to turn red light to false. Yep, so Control Shift B, so we can. Okay, one more thing. I want to do this if only we do have the valid MPC underscore car, because it is possible that it is void or it has some error. So I will just check it. So MPC underscore car. If it is not valid, just return from here. Okay, so Control Shift B. Okay, so it's compiled. Go back to our blueprint. Close everything. Inside the ch underscore car base, just look for the default parameter. Click here. Here we have to search for material parameter collections. I have set mine. Click save and check. This is nice. Okay, let me change my volume output. But it is now giving us that feel when I'm pressing that button. So we are getting near to it. See, pressing the button, it is all working fine. This is good. So this was it for the tutorial. We will keep it simple. If you want any functionality, the custom functionality inside the car, you can ping me in my comment.